What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to UDL. This week we are playing against Don Mateo and Matthew Sandslashes. Their team is incredibly strong. They have Fluttermane, Ninetales, Zard, Illumise, Ferret, Shiftry, Great Tusk, Weirdeer, Hisuian Samurott, Magneton, and Golem. We are also doing a double header against Matt today, so depending on how the first matchup goes, who knows how well the second one will go. You guys will see the RTT video at some point, somewhat soon, more than likely, if you haven't seen it already. So this team is a very strong Proto-Sun team with two Sun Abusers in Fluttermane and Great Tusk. You also have the Chlorophyll users with Shiftry. You have Tailwind on Illumise. So this team really does center around Ninetales quite a bit and getting the sun up, but also has some extremely strong attackers on every end of the spectrum, extremely fast, very hard to deal with, some good, intimidate damage mitigation with Weirdeer, and also a way to stop our Trick Room. So we're going to have to think very uniquely around how to get around that Pokemon. Hisuian Samurott as well. Really strong Pokemon. Some good typing into our team. Shiftry has both Windrider and Chlorophyll, so it could really use either here, depending on what they want to go. It's more than likely going to be Chlorophyll. Could also just be Pickpocket, because speed is definitely not going to be the name of the game against our team, as we know. So we are hard Trick Rooms, so they're going to invest pretty heavily in bulk and damage output. So yeah, their team is really good here. So to try and combat this team this week, we are going to be bringing this. We have a Citrus Berry, Terrifier, Ursaluna with Blood Moon, Earth Power, Hyper Voice, and Roar, which is going to be a cute little tech that I've seen on Twitter from Topo Wapo, I believe their name is. They were just the hardest of Trick Room users, and so they run Roar on their Hisuian Ursaluna, which is hysterical. We have Psychic Seed, Terra Water, and Didi with Follow Me, Trick Room, Psychic, and Dazzling Gleam. Pretty standard, just some extra attacking moves to hit those dark types. Hatterene with Life Orb, Magic Bounce, Expanding Force, Dazzling Gleam, Trick Room, and Protect. Terrifier on this as well. We have Emboar with the Choice Scarf, Reckless, Flare Blitz, Close Combat, Will-O-Wisp, and Knockoff. Just try to absolutely hit their team, surprise them with a surprise Reckless Terrifier Flare Blitz. In Sun being faster than everything except for really their Fluttermane, which we can defensively Terra with the Terrifier to get away from that Moonblast weakness. We have Choice Specs Sinistra here, Heat Proof, Terra Bug, Machagacha, Shadow Ball, Terra Blast, and Energy Ball. So we're going with Terra Bug in both matchups this week. So very fun stuff there. And then finally Araquanid, Leftovers, Water Bubble, Terra Water, Liquidation, Leech Life, White Guard, Protect. Pretty standard. And with that, I think we are ready to go. So see you all in the battles. Here we are on UDL against Don Mateo here. Alright, let's just get this live link set up. So the Golem is here, the Magneton is here. Fluttermane, the Great Tusk is not. Interesting. Interesting. Fluttermane, Samurott, Golem, Magneton, Ninetales, and Zard. I think I'm okay leading the Choice Scarf here. I think just taking damage into whatever is going to be out there is going to be fine. No Weirdeer either, so our Roar Tech on Ursaluna is not going to be too fantastic. I think I'll lead Emboar plus Indeedee. Then in the back, I'm going to bring... I do still think Hatterene is good, and I do think that Ursaluna is good as well. Okay, Zard plus Ninetales. Oh, we do not have wild charge, man. Knock off. Terrawater Trick Room. Head Smash would be so elite right now. Okay. Okay. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. I'll take this. Okay, now we just click Expanding Force and Psychic. I could also just click Expanding Force. Expanding Force. D-Gleam also sounds like a good plan. Just in case you want to switch in a Dark type. Okay, they have Magneton and they have Fluttermane. They are Psychic Seed on it. Interesting. Okay, I think I clicked Dazzling Gleam and Psychic. Expanding Force was the right call there. Yeah, and did they just pick up a double here? No, they go for the reverse of Trick Room. Gonna bring in Ursaluna. Protect. Blood Moon? Wow, that just does nothing. Trick Room and Magnet Rise here is cute as heck. And they do just pick up. Flash Cannon does about, yeah, lots of damage. Wow, yeah, this was just really good tech on their play, on their part. Being able to reverse the Trick Room. Definitely should have clicked Expanding Force, but still, yeah, really well played on their part. All right. So Magneton, definitely a little bit of an issue. Maybe I lead this plus something that can protect. I think I'm going to bring the... just, yeah, we went down to a... I mean, we went down to the Terrifier Heat Wave on this. So nothing we're really going to do there is going to help much. We could lead Wide Guard, but then they probably just go Overheat. I think that I will bring the Araquanid in the lead with... Araquanid is just also not so great in Sun. Unless we want to keep this in the back. I don't know. It's just so tough to deal with that damage. Like, we could lead in DD plus Araquanid if we wanted to and click Wide Guard. I think that I'll lead it with the Hatterene, because Terrifier Trick Room is a little bit better. Ugh, just how do we get through the Flutter Mane? It might be having to bring the Araquanid. And I bring the Ursaluna. So we can at least roar something out. And Terrifier is not a bad Terra type for us to be. It's just we're going to take a ton of damage. They actually leave the Samurott with it. They lead Samurott. I think I'm gonna... Do I want to really close combat into this? Am I expecting Terrifier here? Like, not super. I'm kind of more expecting Terra... Like, Terra Ghost on this. I could Will-O-Wisp that slot. But then we're pretty stuck not doing anything. Do I want to make that read right now? I think I'm going to Flare Blitz that slot and Protect. This is so tough. I mean, I think that they just protect, more than likely. I think I'm going to Flare Blitz and protect myself. Yeah, this is a really tough turn. It's like I think the correct play might be to switch into the Araquanid. It's just we might take so much damage from a Heat Wave if they switch in the but I think I need the Emboar for later on to deal with the Magneton and the Flutter Mane. This game is probably not going to be played in Trick Room. I don't know how much I really want to get it into Trick Room. Oh, they do just go into the Ninetales. And, okay, they do go Weather Ball. They go Weather Ball. We could have just gotten a free damage, though. Liquidation. Plus Terrifier Expanding Force. Okay, I mean... There's a Snarl, too. Great play. All right. Okay, I think we click Terrifier, Flare Blitz, and Expanding Force. I think that's all that we can do. That's just painful. This is the second time I've played Mateo, and they've gotten a very crucial, snarl flinch on me. All right, there's another one. Yeah, I mean, gotta love the ingenuity. Okay, I think that the play here is Terrifier, and we actually just try to click Trick Room here. I think that we just click the big damage moves and try to set up for Ursaluna in the late game. Good play on their part. Good play on their part. Still so much damage. Okay. I think that I just click Hyper Voice and Degleam here. I think it's the best I can do. Okay. Good damage. Snarls out. It's okay though, because they're not going to get their Psychic Terrain. Hyper Voice, Expanding Force. Yep, they reverse Trick Room. I think I click Blood Moon and Protect. I think that somehow we're going to win this game. Hyper Voice and Expanding Force. They probably did help me in the long run, but I was attacking on both turns though. I wasn't setting Trick Room. So it really didn't help me. As much as he thinks it did. I was not setting Trick Room on either of those turns. I think that the play was just always to... Alright. Araquin did much of nothing there. But I don't think Indeedee is the right call either. Could it be bringing this? With the specs? I also don't think so. They didn't bring their Magneton that game. I think that I'm gonna lead the same. But I think I do bring the Indeedee. I think I do. Because Expanding Force spam was pretty open that game. It was pretty there. Okay, they're going to bring back the Zard. I'm thinking a little bit here. I want a nice second here. Emboar, Flare Blitz into Charizard. In the Sun is going to do about 70%. With Terra, it is not going to be enough. I'm going to click Flare Blitz plus Terra Fire. Terrifier's not enough either. I'm gonna click Flare Blitz plus Terrifier Trick Room here. Come on. Wow. Alright. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Oh, man. That's gonna be that, unfortunately. Okay, maybe? They might have just given us a lifeline into this. Psychic and Earth Power? What is actually more scarier? No, I think the Ninetales is more scary, but I also could... Psychic plus Earth Power into the Ninetales. Just try to get us into a spot to where we can maybe just Hyper Voice through. Like, if they Terra Normal Explosion here, I mean, we're not going to be in good shape either. And we probably just lose either way at this point. Because they just had such an explosive turn one. Which, unfortunately, I just made the wrong call on. I thought, I really had faith that Hatterene would survive that. And that did come back to bite me in the butt. Okay. We get a turn here. We get a turn. Magneton is here. Psychic Earth Power, I think, is our only play. They don't have the Flutter Mane. Interesting. They can't Terra. They missed the Hammer Arm. That's going to bring them down to Sturdy. That's going to get a KO on them. I'm not going to lie here. We may have just gotten through this. I think that the players follow me. Earth Power. And this next turn, we're actually going to get two Earth Powers into this because of Follow Me. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. Rock Slide comes out. Please no flinch. We get the Earth Power, and we are going to pull this off. I have no words. I have no words. We got bailed out by just the switch out there. If they just stay in and click Heat Wave, I think that it's just GG's. I just don't think that there's any way to lose that outside of a miss. You take them. You really do. We got, in all reality, very unlucky in game 2, even though they don't know that we got very unlucky because we were trying to attack. We were trying to delay our Trick Room for a couple more turns. I didn't think I was even going to be playing in it. But managed to just about pull that one out. Unreal. Thrilled that we managed to win that one. But, Yeah, GG's to Mateo. Unfortunately, sometimes we have those plays where we really just think too heavily, and no takeaway from how well he played and how powerful that turn one was. Gotta respect the Terrifier, Solar Power, Life Orb, Helping Hand, and Sun boosted Heat Wave. I don't know why I thought Terrifier hat could live that. So definitely got bailed out, and I will see you all next week. Peace out.